Well, I think I'm gonna call it there for this deck because I am interested in doing two things. One is playing this list, which is Historic Auras. Craft art, yeah, it's fine. I have a million. And then we're gonna do the mono brown in a little bit. But let's talk a little bit about this deck because it's a very clean, simple, straightforward build, right? You have only cards that cost 1 and 2. You have such great things like, where is it? There it is, Kor Spiritdancer. Whenever you cast an aura spell, you may draw a card. And Sram, which is one of the big new additions with Kaladesh dropping. Whenever you cast a aura, equipment, or vehicle, draw a card. So we basically have, outside of this, a shitload of very powerful and very cheap enchantments. Powerful, enchant creature gets +1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. And then we have Arcane Flight, gets +1/+1 in flying. Curious Obsession gets +1/+1 and draws cards. A Curious Obsession that is a different... Oh, you're killing me, video game. Thank you. Creature gets +1/+1 and draws a card if it deals damage. Spell Pierce, a classic defensive card. We also have this Cartouche of Solidarity to give something first strike to really punch through early on. Selfless Savior is just an amazing defense card. Alseid of Life's Bounty is an amazing defensive card. Then we have a Lurrus for the value. Sideboard is also very, very straightforward. Dovin's Veto for a little bit of defense. Hushbringer is really strong for a lot of these... obviously, it's good for ETB and death effects, but... doesn't this shut down Jund Sacrifice? Because if you sacrifice something, is sacrificing different than dying? Because, like, if you sacrifice 2 creatures, you have sacrificed them. But they've also died. I'm pretty sure it's the sacrifice triggers do happen, but the sacrifice is different than dying, I believe. So in other words, if I used a Witch's Cauldron to sack a creature and I had a Mayhem Devil, it would still deal damage. Even if I have Hushbringer out. That's my understanding of it. But this is obviously very, very, very good against goblins. Some other things we got. Out Protection from Black. Super cool. Baffling End for the aggro decks. Grafdigger's Cage for the Cocos. Creatures your opponent control enter the battlefield tapped. When a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you gain 1 life. Oh my god, that's so sick. Historic Ranked. Yeah, no, it shuts down the shit out of Muxus. Oh, Ghosty. Ghost Stalker. How the hell are you, man? Alright. Let's keep this, because I'm really curious how this deck performs when it doesn't have some of the really notable huge payoffs. Cerebral 09. Lovely Travis. Good to see you too. Travis, that mustache. I hope you're keeping it. I hope you're keeping that mustache. That is like a legend mustache, man. Oh, screw you, you butthead. Oh, interesting. The Hushbringer is the one to go. Why? Maybe this is like a full-on debate. The real danger of Hushbringer against Sultai is that if villain has an Uro, it doesn't sacrifice. Alright. We're doing it. Can you grow a full beard in like a day? I grow beards very fast. Oh my gosh, Talon Dragon. who is on a 116-month sub streak. 116 months. Is only 4 months away from 10 years. I mean, that's incredible. What a legend. Priestol. That glorious badge. Oh yeah, 116 month sub. Okay. Man, Talendra, that is so sick that you've been here literally forever. Since the very, very beginning. Talon Dragon says Ghost Stalker, Cerebral09. It's only because this community is so great and everyone is so positive I've managed to hang around. Truly is the best community ever. So let's see here. I'm pretty sure we leave in most of these. We might not need the Spell Pierces. Because Villain seems to be mono-black, make me sack stuff. I think the Baffling Ends are going to be very, 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 very strong. I feel like Apostle Purifying Light probably should come in too. But at what cost? Probably just the Hushbringers. I want to be pretty... Do we know who is the first subscriber? Yeah, it's Catbert. Catbert. Heliod's punishment seems weird. It's an extremely generic solution that is also an enchantment. Well, we hang on to this. Good dog. Bow wow. Bow wow! We just like fucking instantly lose. I'm like, oh! To this channel or Twitch as a whole? Yes to both. The very first subscriber is Catbert321. Prepare to get baffled. Fuck. Wingardium Leviosa. Bring the pain on. We gotta hold off because this could just get killed right now. Cartouche of Solidarity seems like a little weird here. Excellent, Ghosty. Updating now. Bang. Bajukabog. Fucking Bajukabog. We have died. This seems like the wrong thing to go for. Maybe I actually do want the Spell Pierces and like a veto in there. Some shit. Or some shit. Yeah, but Jukabog is ridiculous, man. That card's like so good. G-U-D-D-Geed. Delicious, delicious, delicious. So I don't know too much about this mono black matchup. Play the tapped land first to throw him off. Alright, so I'm actually going to play Kor Spiritdancer first. Perfect. I think this is correct. Do like this, yeah. I think this is right. John says, do you have a favorite card? A card art? That I do. I don't know that I do. In terms of art, I mean, like in terms of cards, yeah, in terms of card artists, yeah, I don't know. I truly do not know. Sack away. You got me. Ow. Oh. Ah. I don't know a lot of artist names, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. I don't know. I don't know. Anyone that does the art for Palaka Worm. Palaka Worm is probably like my favorite shit ever. Do any of my enchantments give lifelink? I wonder if any of them do. I have Lurrus. Lurrus is probably pretty good, huh? Do any of my enchantments give me lifelink? I don't know. Let's do some drawing. That's a very good one to have. Let's get a little bit of this going here. 1, 2, 3, 4 billion. Okay. Looking for a second land here. And we do not get it. Okay. Goodbye. And believe it or not, I'm going to make you sacrifice. Wow. Alright. I'm just going to concede this. I really did not have a good plan around this one, and that's fine. Because I couldn't tell if it was like one of those devotion style that tries to get you a Gary, or whether it was like a little ping-ponger like it was then. No. Hushbringer is good against mono black either way. Is that right? Yeah, maybe I should have figured out a way to keep that in. Let's see. I have an Alseid, and I have a bunch of ways to not cast them. Let's mulligan this. That is better. I mean, we just don't cast this, so. We don't really care about our health, right? Stop spraying Merchant Blood Artist. Oh, right. Right. Great. This is fine. Totally fine. Spell pierces are good here. Krypton's 96 got killed by Neo Storm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is a great honor. Yeah, it's fine. Tis a great honor indeed. Super fine. Spell pierces are going to be clutch AF in this. So we probably don't need the Cartouche of Solidarity as much in this matchup. Oh yeah. Make him huge. Great. Great. Excellent. Terrific. Super. I'm coming in. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fine. We don't really care about that one much. Unless the controller pays 2. I mean, this kind of sucks if there's an extinction event, but, you know, what can you do then? We will rebuild. I mean, I definitely do this. My opponent can pay 2, but then my opponent can't do anything else. See you later, alligator. Alright, here we go. Alright.
We will not fail.
Do an Arcane Flight in here? No. Okay.
The land shall conquer you.
Okay, so we have double all that glitters. Let's see if we can make some magic happen, hey? We'll probably wish to all that glitters one of these guys. Yeah, I think that's right. Right? This is it. That is just fine. I think the correct decision for Markulia is to not do anything at all. Not do anything at all. Ghostark says, I'm back, stay hydrated at all. That's a good idea. I should hydrate. I'm Sean and I need to hydrate. Because, like, it's so dry in Los Angeles anyways. And then if we have, like, a heater on, let me tell you, it is so dry.
My strength fades.
Yeah, I believe the correct play for the opponent was just to chew up a 1-1. No. Great. So Hushbringers need to get the hell out immediately. Hushbringers are really bad in this matchup, because our opponent plays an Uro, then they don't actually have to sacrifice themselves. Right? 3 mana, 6/6. I think these Dovin's vetoes seem very skillful. And then probably instead of these Heliod's punishments, we want the Grafdigger's cages. Probably. I don't think I need the Cartouche. Seaborg says, my doctor had to explain to me back in March that I've basically been mildly dehydrated for the last decade, the more you know. Yeah, I find that if I'm, like, pounding fluids... phrasing. If I am consuming a lot of water, or tea, or just Gatorade, or whatever the heck, that's good stuff. It's the goodness right there. Markulia. This is a tough one. I think that this is correct. I think this is correct to do. Because the only thing that causes us to lose everything is double removal spell. But if Markulia is doing double removal spell, then Markulia is also slowed substantially. Ian Bacon says, do you know why this list runs Heliod's punishments instead of pacifism? Let me take a peek at that in a second. Whoa. 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 Apo Koala just gifted 100 subscriptions. 100. Apo Koala, is this because you have hit a 100-month subiversary? Did it happen, Apo Koala? Did it happen? What's... Well, you've been 100 for a while, have you not? Holy shit, Apo Koala. Nope, it's just Wednesday. Yeah, you're 110 months. Fuck you. I mean, holy shit, Apo Koala. Thank you. Thank you warmly. Jesus, It's Wednesday twice more this year. That's good to know. Whew! Oh my god. Oh. Well, Apo Koala, that's extraordinarily kind and generous of you to have gifted us so warmly on this fine day. Ow. Oh, well, that's right. Hybrid Crisis. Apo Koala, my goodness, that's incredibly generous. And Apo Koala, for any of you who are just kind of hanging out, loitering, oh, you're going to scream on, aren't you? If any of you are just hanging out and loitering, you might now be a sub. Apo Koala, how are you? It's risking time. Koala says I'm good, man. That's great to hear. Where's Ghost? Yeah, Ghost is there. Heliod's punishment says change creature can't attack or block. It loses all abilities. That's the difference. This is it loses all abilities. That's the big one. Protection from black. Maybe that's the one that we want instead of the Dovin's Veto. I'm a little weak on the sideboarding plan. How am I? I'm doing okay. Stressful last 24 hours with my poor doggy, man. My poor doggy. I was quite sick. Had to go to the vet. Just adopted her, too. Very good. You have a dog now? You have a dog. You have a 60-pound dog named Cece. Is everything alright with your puppers? She's a wee bit sick. Am I doing this wrong again? Is this just going to be fatal pushing to kill this? Am I not a learner? Responding well to heartworm treatment? Well, I mean, she is, but it's basically the adoption agency that we worked with to get the dog. Did not inform us of lots of stuff. Which fucking sucks. And they said that the heartworm was very mild and the treatment would be done in 5 days. And we went to the vet, and it's just way worse than that. All right, bing bong. So long. All right, so I guess we just do this, right? Go on. Onward and forward, little dogo. Combo Wombo Wombo says, wow, Sean, all these long sub histories just got me thinking. Grew up with you and Total Biscuit, remember making Day9 smells jokes during the Red Bull Battlegrounds. Yeah, it was always fun to work with TB. Nothing? Nothing good? Yeah, StarCraft community's lost some great humans. Well, I feel like things are going wrong on turn 2. I'm not going to attack with this dog. I'm frightened. I was like so frightened I would swing and there would be just like Shark Typhoon and I'd lose the 1-1. I'd be like, no! Oh shit. This doesn't prevent the exile effect, but what it does do is it permits me to send this to the graveyard. I think our sideboarding plan sucks. If we get a Grafdigger's Cage now, we can shut down Markulia. We didn't do it. Yeah, I think I'm doing things wrong. I think I actually need to be lower to the ground. I think I'm not playing around Fatal Push correctly. Let's see here. Up and away we go. There it is. How many Kor Spiritdancers is too many? We're up against Burn Dog. I need to get water, coffee, water, coffee. Maybe just water, 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 water. Oh, what is this thing? Yeah, that's right. So this is this weird mono red aggro. Use this artifact. I remember when this thing was popular. Uh-oh. Oh, gad. Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. I thought it was... I mean, sometimes when you're up against red decks, it's like burning tree, burning tree, burning tree, go. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, God. What up? I am a 3/5. I do not know a 2-mana solution for a 3/5 in red. Both will attack. I will do not much. Terrific. Very excellent. Very. Alright, let's put this on this guy. Do you want to draw a card? Yeah. F yeah, I do, man. F yes. F yes. So this is 8, and it deals 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's play this. Let's commence Operation Swing. Operation Swing has been a great success. Bam. Gotcha. Draw. Very, very cool. Oh yeah. Oh, this is. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with portals. Spell Pierce might be the one to take. What does Chandra Torch of Defiance do? Exile. You may cast it. If you don't, it deals 2 damage, or you can add mana, or you can deal 4 damage to target creature. Okay. Well, I just don't want to let this one come out. Okay. There were like so many words. I was just... There was like sentences after sentences. And I'm not gonna ever be someone to read a sentence. Don't ever put me in a situation. Okay? Very good. Let's play one of these. Let's just kind of hang out. Man, Apo Koala, once again, thank you a lot for the literal 100 sub gifting and 110 sub streak. I'm getting shot in the face. Can't say I like it. I love the phrase, don't ever put me in a situation. It's really dumb. Don't ever put me in a situation. Resolution. Alright, sure. Sure. By the way, only 2 more weeks of streaming coming up after today. Only 2 more weeks, and then I'm off for stream. Dum. Am I going to play Cyberpunk on stream next week? Yes. Authority of Console seems excellent here. Now, how on earth do I sideboard in this situation? I think I don't want these, I think. And I think I actually don't even want these. And then I want this and that, like this, something like this, right? In terms of defense, I have this, but really the big thing is that I'm kind of calmly burying my opponent. Because, I mean, once I get shit that's big enough with an All That Glitters, or just with a good old-fashioned Kor Spiritdancer, I think we just win. Right? I'm gonna real water. I'm gonna real water, and I have to move strategically here because this is my last pair of green shorts that didn't have a tear in the back, and this one just tore in the back. Alright. I'm back. Oh, I don't want any of these. Sure. Maybe I should have kept that, because I think I want to wait till turn 3 to play a Kor Spiritdancer. Soul Scar Mage. Oh my gosh, that's so sick. Oh, the juicest. Mmm. Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay, so I actually think the correct decision is to smash out a Kor Spiritdancer. This is what I think. It won't be blocking. But what this does is it means that Burn Dog will likely want to cast a spell on this turn to prevent me from drawing with Kor Spiritdancer, right? Which will tap Burn Dog out for when I draw land, luckily. Very nice. So now it's a 3/5. Crushing a Bone's about to go down. Extremely, extremely good news. Alright, so let's Curious Obsession this first. Draw a card. Oh my gosh, it just keeps getting better. Each day gets better. Is that just lethal? Because this gets +1/+1 for each artifact or enchantment you control. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to get +4/+4. So that's going to be 13. Not quite. But I still think it's fine. dealing 18 damage is correct here. Briefly resetting things. Excellent. So we should just literally block the highest health one. You know, I think partly because I've just been feeling a little down in the dumps. I've been fantasizing so much about just a life where instead I went into research. Like... I mean, I guess technically I still could. Because ML research is, like, literally precisely the kind of stuff that I would have loved doing. And that's actually what I used to do over the summer in college, was do math research. It was really great. Oh, and Dash Bullet Train says, what's up with the audio? I've been using XSplit for a long time. It has a really nice green screening, as you can see. Very, very easy to work with in that regard. And I've used it for just a very, very long time. I think we're going to get there. And ever since it updated, it has just been rife with problems. It's slow to switch scenes, like switching from here to here. Often lags quite a bit. Okay, so it's Esper Yorion, so we expect this to be a kind of a permanence heavy deck. Having another dog here is actually going to be quite good to protect this dog. Okay. Oh, wow. This is going to be the target to buff up. It's a good outcome.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. With thoughtfulness,
I know lots of ways to hurt you.
have much to learn.
This owns us so hard. So, I have not played against Yorion in Historic, and so I kind of assume... I assume that this would be more enchantment-based, but it looks like it's a Planeswalker-based Yorion deck. Yeah, man, I really like Research, where you just have a weird problem. And you just have to grind on it. I think it's super fascinating and super fun. Goodbye.
I can get rid of anything, living or dead. You beat me this time. Bravo.
Alright, so I don't think that Heliod's Punishment is going to be good. I don't think that the Hushbringers are going to be good. Cartouche of Solidarity might not be a good one either, but I'm going to revisit this. I definitely think that the dude that has protection from black is good. The Dovin's Vetoes are good. What do I think about Grafdigger's Cage? Probably just put back in the Cartouche. Just get some more 1-mana enchantments in there. Yeah, I really like the feeling of Research, because Research is... It's very different from, say, software development. With software development, especially if you're just, here's the list of features I'm working on. Hushbringer is good versus Yorion itself. Ah, nice. Nice. It's an interesting thought. But, software development, especially if you're just trying to bang out a lot of features, it's just like, this week I did feature 1, this week I did feature 2, the next week I did feature 3, and then I did feature 4. So we don't want this or this. Esper Control runs Command, the Dreadhorde, and ECD. Okay, yeah, those are way too slow for Grafdigger's Cage to be that much of an issue here. But like with research, I just love this feeling of like, all right, let's sit down and start working, and then it's like no progress forever. And then you have that breakthrough, and you're just like, yes. I think we're just like literally completely dead. I don't think I've won a single game with this Azorius Enchantment deck. I think we've just gotten the shit kicked out of us, like, repeatedly. But the idea of, like, monotonic progress on a project, I just like the research. Nothing's happening for 3 months while you're fiddling with something, and then you get it. Ooh, that feeling of getting it. It's so clear. You're just like, 'cause I got this one. Look, I have it. I got it. Oh, this is quite painful. Just kill him. I don't give a shit. I miss that feeling a lot. Alright, Baffling End Tribal.
I train every day. No one is more prepared than me. Meditate and
The Dovin's
prepare.
Veto and the Spell Pierces are good. I just, you know, mulligan down to 0. Okay. Alright. Top 13, 4 Baffling Ends. It's me, a dog. Yorion coming down here just literally owns us so bad. Sure.
I have just the trick for this.
Get me the fuck out of this game. I feel good in game 1, and then I always feel terrible post-board. There's something going wrong on my sideboarding. Maybe if I'm against a removal-heavy deck, I should be focusing on more creatures, maybe. Alright. Very nice. Ah, shit. This is gonna be awkward. Holy fuck. I mean... Mono green Stompy, okay. Cruel Stompy. Okay, let's go to sideboarding. Fuck. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Something like this. I tend to not be very good with these auras, or excuse me, with these aggro style decks. I tend to struggle quite a bit with just determining the right timings of things. Certainly the deck has inconsistency issues because it really is desperately trying to, like, crush on, like, turn 4. But I also think there's a lot of wiggle room, I think, to adjust how my sideboarding is going to set myself up for success. Because I think that, like, it's easy to not draw a creature against a control deck and be like, oh well, I'm fuck, that's what happens, you know, just, didn't draw a damn, you know, just like close my eyes and move on. Not a fan of this card. I don't like this one very much. Why did I keep this? Okay, I'm just gonna concede because there's a couple weirdnesses here. I'm gonna just try a different. I'm gonna try literally a different build. For some reason, I thought I had a creature in my hand because I was looking up other deck lists. All right. Let's try this version. Alright, so H auras 2. So let's craft it. Sure, that's fine. Craft and comments, oh baby. So this one runs, well, I mean, Staggering Insight is a lifelink, which has seemed really valuable. Still trying to run some Heliod's Punishments. Part of me actually wants to run like 4 Staggering Insights, but I'm going to stick with this for a little bit. It's very similar. It looks like some of the notable changes is... I don't know why this game keeps doing this. This is really annoying. Runs a pair of Chirometra's Blessing, which has felt kind of like super necessary. It doesn't have any Spell Pierces, which maybe I actually think is better. Spell Pierce is in the sideboard. It's running only 2 Srams instead of 3. Also runs Cartouche of Knowledge. Cartouche of Solidarity, eh? You know, I'm actually just going to do the thing that I want to do and peel these out. Put these in. Dadoni says, may I make a suggestion? Sure, that's the point of me streaming. This is a suggestion vortex, Dadoni. All I ask is that if you're going to suggest a card, tell me what you want to cut. Perfect. Villain is down to 5. We've done it. Okay, so here's a situation in which we might argue that this is why we want the Staggering Insight, because Staggering Insight has lifelink, and it's a way to deal with aggro. No, no, no. See? I've done it. Alright, so let's take a peek at the sideboard. What's this do? Okay. I certainly want the Baffling End. I think that the Cartouche of Knowledge is the one that we probably don't want. Yeah, I kind of like the peel back on the Arcane Flights. Hushbringer. Arcane Flight is still valuable. Whatever, YOLO. Great player or greatest player? Jury's still out, Bobbington, but it's definitely one of those two. Maybe even that second one. Woo! We have a Sram. Dylan says, I would take out a couple of cartouches and replace them with Starlit Mantle from Theros Beyond Death. Starlit Mantle. Alright, let's take a peek. Starlit Mantle is a 1 flash. Gains hexproof until end of turn. Interesting. Intéressant. What do we think about this? I think that if I wanted to run more effects like this, I would want to put in more Karametra's Blessing because it's 1 mana. We're passing through and we're not going to play Sram because a villain has played 2 reds, no greens, has played no creatures, so we would expect a stomp. And if we wait a turn, we can Sram and then Karametra's to protect. Yeah, I think the difference between 1 and 2 mana is substantial here. Yeah, yeah. Eric is suggesting the 2 all remove the 2 Alseids and put in the 2 Selfless Saviors. And that is a real notable difference in this deck. Is that this deck is only running 2 Selfless Saviors, and I don't know why. Absolutely not. Okay. Staggering Insight and Lifelink. First strike. Alseid is usually better than Savior in most cases. I think I don't understand why. This guy gives no fucks. Let's make this guy enormous. Oops. Double lifelink. It's an enchanted creature. Enchantment creature also gets hexproof. Good. I want this. A Crow in War totally shits on us, so we need to carefully protect that. We did it. We won a thing. I'm gonna run this a little bit and just see what happens. Not good. Very good. I think this is the one to go. No. This is the one to go. No, I had it right before because I thought I had enough mana to cast everything I wanted. Fuck! Alright, let's see what colors Voodoo is. Show me who you really are, Voodoo. Alright. Black. Certainly not a color that runs removal. Well, if it's creature-based, then we're actually probably pretty safe on turn 2. My name is Sean YOLO Plot. Alright. Eric, I think your comment about the Selfless Savior to Alseid makes sense to me, but this player is clearly being so deliberate. That I'm not quite sure what to do. Yeah, because like in this situation, it's really nice to be able to play the dog and not have the mana up. Finley says, absolutely, this year's been really rough for that. I found a commute really helped with separating work and home, but it's clear some can't work without significant intervention at higher levels. Yeah, I mean, I think it's been, like, disastrous for countless people to just constantly be... Alright. So, yeah. Just to, like, not have a separation between work and home. It's so rough. Keyword Death says, I will continue to say Crunch is a failure of management until proven otherwise. I'm going to say I mostly, primarily, I am a person that believes in that statement. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's the reason why I say primarily I agree with you. I have worked live events for so long that sometimes when shit's going wrong, literally it is the event fails, no one gets paid, and the business completely collapses, or people pull some all-nighters. I liked what Ubisoft had to say about this, which is that if someone is crunching for some period of time, then they need to have rest afterwards. And what they pointed to was there has been times where they had people that were working on some of their open world games that were very excited about specific things that they could do to put in the game to make it better. So they worked like an 80-hour week, and then their management made them take a week off afterwards. Ubisoft gives rest with layoffs. I mean, that's fucking hilarious. I love that joke. What do I do here? I mean, this seems good because we had some ETB dudes. Also, this Rest in Peace seems good. We have protection from black because this is a black, bunch of black creature-y thingies. I think these protection cards maybe seem less good. Baffling End also seems good. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do... This is... Removes our 1 mana plays. I'm going to try this. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, I mean... Visual Beneficence is now... Did they get paid time off, or is that Ubisoft's way of glamorizing saving money because they had to pay them overtime? No. I mean, like, in a very simple sense, they would say... Someone would go, I really want to work on this. And they go, great, but if you're going to, like, be crunching really hard, you need to take a week off. And they would just still be getting paid a salary. I think maybe what I actually do is invert exactly what I did here. Maybe this is okay. I don't know. We shall see. Alright. Distributing the scariness. His real beneficence is okay. I'm having a hard time putting faith into the generosity of large companies. I mean, I don't necessarily think that it is about faith in the company. And I think that the idea of having faith in a company is erroneous. I think that one should have faith in a particular process and speak with respect to the process, you know. I should have stacked this. Alright, I made a mistake, but that's okay. Great. Should have stacked it on one. And I bring this up because beneficence, or rather faith that the company is putting human interest first rather than just putting faith in the company whatsoever. I mean, honestly, my sort of opinion on a lot of crunch situations is that crunching your employees is it's actually only a short-term solution that, in most companies, any company needs to think about long-term. like the ideal is you really need to make absolutely damn certain. Oh yeah, this thing. To make absolutely certain. This one. You're not burning out your employees. I think that the situation that I think canon has happened in other spots is that you have a company that basically burns out workers over 2 years, rehires cheap workers to replace those workers, and then burns them out in 2 years. And then yada, 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 yada. Alright, so we win. Alright, we do this. Bang. We do this. Bang. And we do... I literally thought I played a land. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god, I literally had lethal, but I'm so bad at playing and talking at the same time. Ah! Oh, that sucks so hard. Oh, shit, man. Oh, you guys. Oh, dudes. That I think is like the real issue. But And again, I will continue to restate this consideration of, like, I generally agree that crunch is really bad. And I think it's... I mean, it's both bad short-term and bad long-term. Or, excuse me, it both is bad long-term for the success of your company and bad long-term for the health of a human being. So, I mean, I think it'd be hard-pressed to get me to agree otherwise. But anyways. This is the beginning of combat. You can create a zombie and it gets haste and all that shit. Okay. But I have worked on so many projects where things were screwed and there was a deadline, and I'm not sure how to avoid that particular short-term thing. And again, I've worked in live for 11 years. And that's my perspective in that situation. So I devour that guy, right? So I play a Spiritdancer. I play an Apostle. And I eat this thing, huh? Well, this is kind of stinkies. I lose this game because of this. I think I should have eaten the priest. I just keep miscomputing. I mean, I tweeted, I started today's show all saying the same thing. Had a hard time sleeping last night and not feeling very good today. We've already missed lethal once in this game, so I would expect many misplays. But yeah, I think that, like... we do this shit, man. I'll just win the next game, that's fine. I think we maybe have too many of... I think I don't need as many staggering insights. Some doggies are good. If I were to put this in, I think I'd actually cut this. I think the first strike is not that good. Yeah, I think that I'm also kind of the opinion that not all work makes sense as just sit down and do 40 hours a week. Okay. Cardboard Live isn't updating. That's weird. Other people having Cardboard Live issues? Oops. Just start getting in for the damage, man. Okay, that's good. Pro Black. How's it going? Yeah, like, if I had my ideal, I would work, like... Again, if I were working, like, a traditional 9-to-5, 40-hour-a-week job. Like, my ideal would be to do, like, 3 16-hour days and then take, like, 4 off. Like... Or do 3 12-hour days. Or 4 12-hour days and then take 3 days off. I like working in bursts. Okay. If only I'd gotten this guy down. Rest in peace. This is the Godfarer's Gift deck. Well, this fucking sucks. Yeah, I just kind of messed this game up. This entire best of 3. Man, I'm just mistiming everything. I'm disappointed by this entire game. I mean, we literally had lethal and we missed, and then we did another misplay in that game, and then I think I'm just like... Grrr. Not on the highest of spirits. Not on the highest of spirits. And also, I always have this problem with these aggro decks where I really struggle to sideboard. Here's the change I want to make. I want to cut these 2. Oops. And I want to bump the Selflesses. But yeah, so I think that the... You know, let me actually just articulate my essential entire position very plainly, which is that I think of crunch as meaning over an extended period of time, like say a 3-month period, you're working someone on average too many hours a week. I super am against that. I am in favor of situations of spikes of work. As long as that average balances out. So for instance, I like when there's an event weekend and I have to jam hard for like 3 or 4 days. I like that. That's almost a preference for me. So we're against goblins. We're trying to live through a Muxus, and the best way to do that is to get a Hushbringer out or get lifelink on a flyer. And so that's what I think. Like, I really like the bursts and then chilling. And the bursts and then the chilling. Alright, let's hope that somehow Muxus doesn't really hit that many goblins. I'm on turn 2. Probably not going to win this. Let's see if there's something to be done. Goblins get haste. Okay. Let's just take a shitload of damage. Let's see if I can get the Cartouche of Knowledge on this guy to do some business. Here it comes. Oh, yeah. That's my dogs. Yeah, come on out. Yeah, I guess we chill. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. So we want the Hushbringer. Authority of Consuls is very good here. We even want the Disdainful Strokes. Probably the Baffling Ends. I think Disdainful Strokes are probably good. Oh, and Grafdigger's Cage is probably good. Actually, I probably have too many responses now. Probably don't need these as much. Flying and healing is going to be good here, huh? Grafdigger's Cage and the Hushbringers should be very, very nice. And we should focus on the flyers. I don't know if this is the right thing to keep cutting, but it feels correct. Let's put in 2 of these and cut this guy. Okay. Yeah. Something along these lines. Oh my god, thank you. Yes! I have tea! Fuck yes! Oh yes. Oh my god, she made me tea, man. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, my life kicks ass. My life is fucking rad. Ah. I'm hanging on to this. We have everything that I could ever dream of. Oh, we don't have a creature. I thought this was a creature, man. I'm, like, bad at recognizing this shit. But that's okay. I have tea. Tea. Boop. Boop. Become tapped. Alright. There's no way we can be up against some jerk like Mixus. Not on the next turn. Yeah! Excellent. Bang! I suppose that artifact can get nuked, but, you know, what can you do? Oh, is this it? Is this the artifact destroyer? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe I suck. Okay. Alright. Well, what are you gonna do? Hushbringer one time. Okay, that fucking sucked. Hate this deck. Let's keep trying some stuff, though. Not willing to give up on it yet. Although I do need to use the restroom at some point. But that's fine. That's not going to do it. That'll do it. Probably don't need flight on these. Alright, it's a green deck. I know what to do here. We're going to get a Hushbringer to swing in the skies and win. We've done it. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Let's just take this. Alright, we just take this. I'm looking up a brown deck right now. Alright. This could just be green splashing black for Regisaur. Thank you, Ghostwalker. We have done it. We have adjusted shit. Only one removal per turn could land on this. Okay, Coco. Alright. That's kind of funny. Alright, it's going to tank right here. Whole hand goes. Oh, what a baller. Maybe this is a good one to run the Gravedigger's Cage in. So we're actually okay, right? We're actually okay. We live. Now we can block and heal a little bit. Okay. Alright. This has Vigilance. So it looks like we're okay. Right? Because we just gained so much health. So we can just eat the Regisaurs. It's probably good not to block that there. Because if my opponent didn't block, then next turn when I have lethal damage, then my opponent would be able to block that. Simple blocks for simple folks. This has an ability, huh? Alright, so we heal back to 23. And win. Great. That kind of sucks, but, you know, what are you going to do? I mean, this is still pretty straightforward to win. All he needs is removal. No, this protects the other one. We have invulnerability. I mean, probably Baffling End is good, huh? Do we take out the Hushbringers? I think we probably don't need this many Staggering Insights. Flight is good here. I don't know. I don't know. The next deck that we're going to play is unbelievably sweet. You want sweetness, you're going to get it. Whoops. So we know our opponent doesn't have a 1-mana play, because they would have, you know, chopped us in. I played an elf, so we're very likely going to be able to. Furious Obsession, the dog. Oh, did I just get owned by Fatal Push? Nice. I think I just don't know how to play around Fatal Push. We're gonna win in the exact same way again. We're gonna lose. So I'm just gonna get a Kor Spiritdancer. It's gonna be fine. Unswole. My opponent has another Fatal Push. I think we're just, like, completely fucked. Alright. Screw this. I'm gonna take a break after this match. Alright, here we go. Let's draw. Woohoo! See, I kind of think that I want these Kirli Metries. And then we're going to play Mono Brown. Yeah, looks great. I think. I don't know, we'll see. Oh yeah, maybe I should have put in the Apostles. Alright, we suck. Alright, this is looking like a familiar story. I mean, I always get really owned in sideboarding. I really just don't know how to sideboard with this deck at all. I think that's the struggle. Like with other aggro decks, like Mono Red, I feel like I have a way easier time. We lost most of the games that we played with this.